Hey everybody, Edo here, and the good folks at Blue Orange Games sent me along a copy of Dragomino, and actually they hired me to teach this game at GenCon Online, but this is my review, and if you're not familiar with Kingdomino, get familiar with Kingdomino. Kingdomino is an amazing game, worth playing, worth learning. My review, any review, they're all stellar. Check it out. After Kingdomino, which is a very simple game, came Queendomino, which was more complex. Dragomino is the idea of taking Kingdomino and making a simple version, a version for 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds that parents can play with them. And when I posted that I had this game online, a bunch of folks were like, "There's no way you can make a simpler Kingdomino." The answer is you can. And actually, Bruno Cathala designed this game like the main game and did a pretty darn good job at it. So basically, the way it works is everyone starts with a tile that is a desert and a snow region, the regional, up to 4 players. And then in the middle of the board, you are going to flip over 4 other tiles. And these have other regions. The Mino comes from domino, which is a rectangle with 2 sides here, and how you connect them. And you'll also notice all of these dragon shells. Now, there are different dragon shells for different regions. Different regions have different numbers of them. So there's some relevance to that in terms of variety, but on the other side of when you're going to be collecting these, and when you do, one side could have an empty dragon shell, and the other side might have a dragon. If you get a dragon, it's worth 1 point. At the end of the game, the person with the most points or the most dragons wins. That's it. You're going to have a player start with the mama dragon, and they go first, and going first means that, and you know, it might be the player who had a dragon last. I know it's the youngest player starts the mama. But they go first, and they pick a tile. When you pick a tile, what you're going to be doing is connecting similar regions. Now, you don't have to, but the goal is to. And when you do, you get a egg from that region. So, in this case, I got an empty shell, but I might get a dragon. And typically, I didn't really do it here, but these are all just splayed out, rolled out, and players are grabbing, you know, like around the board, and they're reaching over and picking up their shell. And I got a dragon. Now, in terms of those odds, there are the same number of dragons in every region, but some regions have more eggs, which mean more shells. The rarest region, the fire region, has the best ratio. And so, you know, I'd get a dragon here, albeit I wouldn't have been able to select again. Everyone goes, and then you continue, you know, everyone takes a tile. Now, if there are fewer players, everyone still gets a tile. Again, it doesn't have to match. If you just don't get any shells, but you're turning, and adding the shells conveniently helps people know whether they had it. Now, if somebody gets a empty shell, they instantly become the mama dragon for the next round. If somebody later gets it, it goes to them. Because of the way the game plays and priority of selecting regions, sometimes people are hoping for a dragon shell because they really want to go first the next round. So it's a really nice mechanic for making it not feel as bad to get a dud. Also, you know, making this game for kids, really for kids, the moment of flipping over the egg and finding out if you have a dragon or not is this nice dopamine surprise for kids. So, like, I think it's a nice decision. It makes it a little bit more random. Obviously, you're picking, but the combination of the density difference based on how rare the eggs are in the region, and the value of getting a shell versus not getting a shell, or an empty shell, makes it work. First round's there. Second round, I'll put, you know, make a little space here. I'll put 4 more out, and the new first player picks, and you go from there. You can easily score if you're playing well. You can get a region like this one where I put it here. And now I have, in that turn, I get 2 things. I get another frost shell, and I get, like, whatever this, you know, grasslands shell, and I got a dragon. So building outer space, going around, whoever has the most dragons at the end wins. That's the game. Super simple. It's better than a lot of kids' games. Like, it works. Is this game replace Kingdomino? Not really. But is it dull? No. I think I've played this with adults. I think it's neat. I think it's a filler diversion. I don't think you'd ever be like, let's play Dragomino instead of Kingdomino. I don't think so. But there's something to it that's appealing, and the pieces are nice, and the insert works, and it's just nice. And it is, for sure, for a younger crowd, a good step up into Kingdomino, and a good step up from, like, Pengaloo and other, like, 3+ games, and this is probably 5+, right? Getting into a 5+ game, like, I feel like it does a good job of being simple, but still having gamey stuff, moving you through it, and it teaches a lot of those concepts. There is an advanced mode, which is some of these regions have lakes. You can see it in there. They have a lake, and you connect. Rather than selecting one, you actually draw two, pick one that you want to keep, and you put the other one underneath, and then you have some hidden information. It adds a little additional layer of memory. You know, works fine. You can play with it or not. It's no big deal. So, again, this is for kids, but it plays well enough with adults. I don't think it's a death sentence. You know, like if you play it with adults, it works. You play Kingdomino first for sure, but it's cute, and I'm reasonably impressed that you'd be, you know, playing this lighter weight game, like that. Basically, I'm impressed that they were able to take Kingdomino and make a simpler version that was still accessible and basically worked. So anyway, this is Dragomino, or Dragomino, or however you want to pronounce it. Thanks. Bye. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks. Bye.